EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go here on Monday night. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now a run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Howell. This one. A deep shot for Rice. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Throwing is Howell. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. The open receiver is Dotson.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Tackle there by Will Anderson. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. Inside the 40. Travis Etienne. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. but then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
That one, take it in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Detroit. That his first touchdown this year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Howe. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's Howell. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Man in motion is Brown. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got it at about the 8. He is in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Pass to the rookie from Georgia. It's Ladd McConkey. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. So after one in this NFC title game rematch, pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Sending a receiver right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On third down, Mahomes. That is caught. What a throw. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Lions. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Past midfield. Look at him go. And they finally get him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Howell. To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, 49ers. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. Here's Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Mahomes now on second down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Mahomes now to throw again. This one finds McConkey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Motion man set right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. It's Dietrich Wise that time with the tackle. Third and short. Here's Patrick. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And he'll take it on in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Detroit. Lutz for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Howell. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to Mostert. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Motion man is Rice. They'll throw with Howell. A throw here, right side. falls incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll...
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Duvernay with the grab. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Back to throw. Howell. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Mahomes back. Again, working deep downfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. And he's into the end zone yet again. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Lions. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Howe. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Room to run past midfield. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 38 yards. Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Throwing is Mahomes. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Third and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. A dive, and he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, They picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now it's Howe. We'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Here's Howell. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And
that's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. And he's got another one. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Lions. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. right side by Conklin. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. To throw is Howell. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now he takes off.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Back to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble. Man in motion is Brown. Here's Mostert. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. So it'll be second and goal when we return. We are through 3. Back with more Monday night. Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing here on third and goal. He'll go right and find his running back. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings him down at the 5. It's fourth down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, fourth and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. Play action here. Mahomes